Tomorrow makes 52 years that Catherine Barbara Daivdson has been missing. Barbara was born 12/13/1966, which would make her 57 years old today. She is originally from Chicago, Illinois. She's considered an endangered missing case. Catherine was reported missing on September 1st, 1973. This happened after her family traveled to Warren Dunes State Park down in Sawyer, Michigan for a family picnic. According to record, her stepmother and her father, they were unpacking the car while Catherine and her 5 siblings went down to explore the park, which goes down to Lake Michigan. And approximately 15 minutes later, all of the other children have returned to the car except for Catherine. Immediately, a search was conducted. They did end up finding a pair of green underpants, but this was unrelated since they were not Catherine's. During the search, the police had noted that Catherine's parents, they seemed a bit unusual about the whole situation. Now we know the 70s were a different time for people of color. And in this statement, the police also noted that the couple were seen hanging out with other couples in the car. They were laughing and they were drinking alcohol. So the police did think this was suspicious. And the other children also backed the parents' story that this didn't happen. A little after Catherine had went missing, her parents did have another child. They had another daughter named Joy. And she states that more than 30 years after Catherine went missing, her older sister had told her Catherine never even went to Warren Dunes State Park that day and was in fact already deceased by then. So Joy stated she was told Anna bound and gagged Catherine and placed her in the closet in the family's home in Chicago. The other children heard scratching coming from the closet all night, then the noise stopped. So when Joy's sister looked into the closet, she saw her sister lying in a fetal position, apparently deceased. And it's also noted that the Daivdsons did turn religious after Catherine went missing. And I always hear a lot of stories about when people do something horrible, they turn to religion for forgiveness and for healing. So that is a little suspect to me. The Daivdsons did also move to Zebulon, Georgia, and then to rural Florida. And in the mid-1980s, they found the House of Prayer, all people. So they moved around a couple times after the disappearance of Catherine. So a little bit after Anna's husband died, Catherine's father, it's noted that she forced members of the church to turn over their savings. She would also separate parents from their children, starve, humiliate, and beat and torture members, especially children, for their sins. Each beating's taking 33 lashes with a whip. Anna has a long history of child abuse. In 2000, Anna was located in Alton, Illinois, and sent to jail, where she served only 6 months for the child abuse charge. She was released after that and kept a low profile for 15 years. In 2017, Joy did accuse her mother of killing Catherine, as well as a toddler she knew as Moses Young, who had been a member of their church, the House of Prayer. In 2021, Joy went back on record to state that she believes her mother suffered from an untreated mental illness, which caused her violent behavior. Now, Catherine was charged with 2 additional murders, second degree, and she did end up passing away in 2021. And at this time, there's hasn't been any update on Catherine's or Marco's disappearance. So Catherine has been noted of taking 2 lives in the second degree, where she served 30 years. Catherine was last seen wearing a white blouse, loose shorts, and white sandals. She's described as an African American female, black hair, brown eyes. Catherine's hair was braided into tight rows at the time of her disappearance, and her nickname was Kathy. And if you have any information on this case, contact the FBI Field Office, Detroit.